having a bit of a surreal moment here because London Real Studios now looks like this. There's nothing left. There's nothing left. It's all gone. And this is it. These two tiny rooms are how we created, I guess, a movement or hopefully a change in consciousness somehow. It took 6 years, and I wouldn't trade it for anything in this world, and I wouldn't change a goddamn thing, and I wouldn't give up any second of all the stuff that happened here, good and bad and drama and craziness, and didn't think this would be emotional, but it is a little bit. A lot of memories here. Before London Real, there was a Christmas tree here. I spent Christmas with Gabby over here. We made lobsters. My mom was still working on Christmas Eve, and then she came home, and the television was over there, and we watched The Grinch Who Stole Christmas, not the Jim Carrey one. And, this is when I first got to know Gabby, when she's like 7 years old. And I lived here, this was my place, and there was a widescreen TV there. And if you watch the old episodes of London Real, they were here. And I literally built this in my apartment. And just set up those webcams, and we rolled. And I still remember the bedroom was in here. And I'd wake up in the morning and get out of bed. I had a big double king size bed. I always liked big beds. And I would roll out of bed and come over here and check Facebook and check London Real and seeing if anybody gave a shit. Because these were the early days when nobody did. But I just loved it so much. I'm a little obsessive and a little relentless, and I just knew this was the right path. I had a gut feeling, even though it made no sense financially. It made no sense to Brian the financier or Brian the engineer, but it felt right. Sometimes you got to go with your gut. Magnus Walker, right? And so we kept broadcasting. No idea where it was going to take me. I just knew I liked myself better when I was broadcasting, expressing myself, listening to others, learning from others, featuring others, giving something back maybe without trying to charge some money or trying to get something in return. That's a new concept for me, or at least it was. And again, all this wonderful stuff started happening to me. Go figure, right? I had friends in my life. I had interesting conversations with cool people. I had London Realers coming up. Just my relationships got better, I had a chance to have a family and I pulled the trigger on it because the old Brian wouldn't have done that. So something was changing deep inside of me just by having this internet connection and broadcasting this out. And, soon I moved out of this room and I moved in with Mariana and Gabby. And that was the kind of start of my transformation. That happened maybe 9 months into London Real. And then this became a studio. And actually, I kept this place because I was so worried that I was going to feel suffocated from moving in with them that I kept this as my bachelor pad. And I was like, baby, I'm going to sleep here a few nights a week. Because I couldn't commit, because I was a bachelor all my life and I felt like I was going to get hurt. And so I was playing it safe, but I never did stay here. This became a full-time studio. And so it became a studio, but it was still me for years and years and years. And then finally, got back from Dan Banya's castle, and I pulled the trigger on hiring Julian Bales, our first full-time person here. And then I had someone else in the studio, and that was weird, because this was my place, and I'm a bit of an introvert and a solo person. And then all of a sudden, Julian was here, and then Luis was here, our film guy, and all of a sudden there were these people every day, and I had to show up and be the boss and, represent, and that was weird. And then it got more and more and more people. And if you see the videos lately, there's 12 people in here. It's crazy. People are literally on top of each other. We're in the studio. The windows are blacked out. It's just crazy. But everyone's so passionate here about what we're doing and the mission. And we had a couple hundred people here last night at a party, and they all just came just to say thank you and represent. And it was just awesome energy in the room. It was like a house party. And now we moved everything out to the new studio, which is just ridiculous. And I keep telling the people, the team here right now, that you're going to tell the newbies one day that you were in the original studio and they got it easy with the adjustable height desks and the beautiful sofas and the brand new studio and the meditation rooms and all that nonsense. Back here, man, we were literally on top of each other using the same one toilet. Like, that's what we do here, you know? So yeah. Gotta have a dream, man. Gotta have a motherfucking dream, man. But if you have that dream, there's nothing that can stop you. And now we're on a mission. To quote the Blues Brothers, we're on a mission from God. And there's nobody that can stop that. So I would stay the fuck out of our way. Or better yet, come with us on this crazy journey. Because nothing's gonna stop us now, man. I've already seen the light, man. This is too beautiful and too amazing thing to do. And that's what London Real has become for me. And we're just getting started. I don't know where we're going. But we're going to keep our core values and keep the energy right and give first and promote others and spread these good messages. And that's where we're going from here. So I just want to... I want to thank number 11 City Lofts. You know, what a beautiful, beautiful space. So grateful to you for hosting all of these wonderful moments we had in here, you know? The conversations with Dorian Yates, the conversations with Ido Portal, the conversations with Graham Hancock, with Dan Pena, it all happened in this room, you know, with all this energy. So I'm super grateful to this space. But it's all good, man. And we're going to move on. So there you go. It's about the journey. Super grateful to everybody who supported us over the years and who continues to support us. Super grateful for everyone who's helped us on this journey, whether it's a guest or a team member, and all the ones that are currently cranking away here 24/7, working today, working Sunday, all the time. And yeah, just thank you to the universe. Thank you to all the people in here that gave me all these messages and gave me back my life. You know, that's what happened here the last 6 years. So, whew. So blessed, man. I'm so grateful just for those lessons, you know, just this is what life is all about, man. So there you go. So there it is, signing out of London Real Studios. If you have a place like this, you know, that maybe you live in, maybe it's smaller than this, and you have a motherfucking dream, then don't give me any excuses, you know? Don't give me any excuses, because you can do it too. All you have to do is go out there and execute, take ownership, make no excuses, and make it happen. And that's it. Brian Rose signing out. Number 11 City Lofts on Tabernacle Street, former London Real Studios. Peace.